Man, so much has gone wrong today. It's kind of dumb. Hey, I just need a minute to finish setting up and, more importantly, take things in, because it's been a day, to say the least. I was like this close to even just, don't mind me, I'm just making sure that's going on Twitch before I start rambling. Okay. So, it's been a week. I was so excited to actually start this up, like just a little bit ago, or like earlier on today, I meant. And then I started trying to work on the other thing I want to do for actually on April Fool's Day. Let's just say it went poorly. At best, I've had a minor setback that's gonna force me to delay it. At worst, everything went so wrong that that mentally it feels like everything's on fire. And it kills all my motivation, and I'm gonna have to cancel all my video plans I had for April Fools. Because I can't get this to work. It's all set and ready to go, but it just all of a sudden today became extra buggy and crashy crashes on me every 5 seconds. And like this is no shape to be shared. But I don't even know what's wrong to fix it. It's a mess I've been dealing with, trying to just figure out what's even wrong all day, and I might be onto something, but I don't know what to do about it. I don't know for sure if that's the issue, and even if it is, I don't know what to do about it. These are the days that remind me that I'm an incompetent programmer. And part of the reason, remind me of all the reasons why I kind of stopped trying to do things with game development for like 12 years. Not to mention, that's excluding all the shenanigans with college, making it basically impossible. The hard, cold reality of the game industry and not really being too aware of the indie scene at the time, just completely killing. If the struggle to grasp the basic concepts of development were enough, then that was like the nail in the coffin back in the day. But that's kind of a bit of a tangent of itself. Let me just focus on making the posts. Frick, wrong, that's the wrong place. And like the dog's back barking in the background, and that's like being really distracting. Now I'm gonna see if I can do anything about that before really getting invested in anything. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with X or Tumblr today. 1 second. Let's see if I can get sources. Really? Like the moment he's not even up here. He's nowhere around. And the moment I close the door and get ready to start streaming again, he starts barking again. That's fine. There's several other people in the house that can address his needs if there's something wrong. Let's get started. So, welcome back to Fool's Gold. It's been a whole year since I last streamed this game again, and to be perfectly honest with you all, I almost didn't stream at all. It's been a rough day. I can't believe I spent like the whole morning getting set up. I can't even get the apricorn because I already did that, like... Or maybe I can. I could have sworn that I picked this up. Oh, I picked it up but I didn't save the game. But yeah. Like, I decided to actually make a thumbnail this year. And to do that, I kind of went into my team and got screenshots for all of them, like, walked a little bit to get a screenshot of the area. I put all this with time and effort, even quickly even made a video trailer. Just to do the stream. All earlier on the day. And I just had to go botch it all up by trying to do some game development for the rest of the afternoon. Finish everything up, and right when I was about to start exporting it out, so I could prep the page to share it with you all for April Fool's proper, shit hit the fan! I'm not even gonna mince words, I'm gonna swear. It's hard to describe what's wrong with it. But let's just say it's crashing, and there's no errors popping up in the debugger, so I can't figure out why it's crashing. I'm not even fully convinced that it's my game. I'm not even fully convinced if it's my game or something within the engine itself. And that just sucks, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to cancel all my current plans for April 1st. Specifically because I can't make an April Fool's video about the April Fool's game if I don't have said April Fool's game. And, like, there's just nothing I can do about that. We have, like, 3 days until April 1st. At time streaming this of March 29th. Yeah. So that's what. So if I sound a bit more loud, frustrated, or glum today, that would be why. Like, that's kind of burnt my entire day. The temptation just to abandon everything and go back to my previous project, because I don't really have much motivation to work on it if it's not going to be for April Fools. But oh well. Oh! It's been so long since I played Gen 2 proper. I can't tell if this is in the original Gold and Silver, or if it was modded in because, well, it's a ROM hack. How low are we on Pokewells anyways? Right, it's a Gen 2 game, so... 11 Pokeballs? I think that'll work for now. Oh, did I really have these this whole time? I never actually used them. Oh, I can't have room to pick up like 2 more potions. How many super potions do I have, if any? Yeah, you know, instead of picking up 2 regular potions, why not just pick up 2 super potions? You know, before I get too sidetracked, despite everything that's gone wrong, I did want to do this because, like, I put a lot of work into setting up this stream for everyone, and I was real excited to do it before I kind of killed all my motivation to do anything creative. And you know what, even with all that said, I'm feeling a lot better now that I'm actually recording. So there is all that. Anything else draw? No. I might as well. I gotta remind myself this is an early gen game, so I can and will run out of space. I guess I can put the apricorns away for now. Am I really gonna need a awakening? And am I actually gonna use an X item in a casual playthrough? Probably not. Before I completely forget about the fact that I have a Miracle Seed, why don't I give that to Grass type Pokemon? Wait, do I actually want to use it, or was it just sitting on the team because it's the last thing I caught? But that means I have to box Coney, and that's no fun. Could use... No, I think Bellsprout's actually... not part grass in this. Because for anyone just coming in, this is... for anyone coming in, this is Pokemon Fool's Gold, which is pretty much a ROM hack of... Well, you would think Pokemon Gold, but I think it's technically built off Pokemon Crystal, just because more convenient. Either way, it's a Gen 2 ROM hack that pretty much turns all the Pokemon into different Pokemon. I don't even remember how old it is off the top of my head. It's at least probably like 5 years, because like even when I picked it up and started streaming it like 3 years ago at this point, it was still a pretty old ROM hack. Yeah, Grass... I don't know why I even bother giving that Lyrical Seed to the Grass Monkey. It's not like you can do anything with it. I guess I could stay on the team for now until I figure out something better. For right now though, let's go save some Slowpokes. You know what? Before... Pretty sure there's a berry here? Yeah. They respawn every day, and I only play this game like once a year, so I might as well while I can. So thinking about it, I think I'm gonna slightly bend the yearly tradition of playing this game just once every year. Because I get the feeling with having a much later start because of all the shenanigans earlier, that I'm not going to be going with the live stream as long as I normally would. So that, in combination with the fact that I'm probably not going to have the initial video I had planned for April Fool's, I'm tempted to do a second live stream of this on April Fool's Day. No promises because work days are hard for me to stream on. As you can tell, it's very easy for it takes a lot of energy and motivation for me to stream. Not necessarily because I don't want to stream. I do enjoy streaming when I'm actually doing it, but because of my social compass, for lack of a better way to describe it, why can't I put you to sleep? Come on, Peep, you have one job. And with the grammar of this game, I can't tell if it's just immune to being asleep. It shouldn't be, there's nothing that can be immune. Or if it's just missing a lot. Okay, it's the latter. Basically took my entire health bar, but at least we got to sleep. I think it's kind of funny that they're using Sandshrew, because I feel like it's only a normal type in this game. So Sandshrew pretty much is just a non-sand shrew. Which is probably the closest thing to just plain old ordinary boring Rattatas this game has. Actually, that feels like a bit... My god, were you trying to finish me off with False Swipe? Are you for real right now? Wow. I think good thing it missed, because oh no, what would have happened if I got hit by False Swipe? Whatever would we do? Is it really going to take all of my False Swipes, or my Mud Slaps, just to finish off this one Sandshrew? Because I would prefer Peep to get all the experience, but I also hate to waste all my Mud Slaps on the very first Pokemon. I just got a little sidetracked, but did I finish saying that it's possible that I'll live stream this again, like, right on April 1st? Yeah, and it feels safe. Also feels safe to say that unless I do actually live stream April 1st, there might not be an April 1st video, which would be a bit of a shame because that's a tradition that I love, just doing random crazy things on April 1st, just to take advantage of the fact that it's April Fool's, where anything goes. That's like the only reason I really like the holiday. I can understand if some people aren't as big of a fan because it's kind of more known for pranks and other misdeeds. But at least for me in particular, I just find it a fun excuse to do things out of the ordinary. Things I would normally not be able to justify doing. I'm so glad that Hypnosis hit because I kind of got carried away with my mashing. I was kind of hesitant about actually staying in. Speaking of hesitancy... you know what? Sure, let's get Razor out here. Actually, is Razor based off a gun or a switchblade? Because now I'm starting to have doubts. It's a steel fighting type. Not really sure what that means. And that kind of sucks that... I mean, I guess with this particular Sandshrew, I only got one sand attack off, not a whole two. But it is what it is. Ugh, this is not my day. Sure, we've been hacking the tails off Slowpokes and selling them. Blah 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 blah, I'll do anything for money. I guess Peep should get out of here. I would say we could try our Uga, but... Or I think it's pronounced yeah, it's I'm not sure when we're gonna get leveled up. I don't even know why I'm even talking about it, like I'm gonna keep it on the team. Because I don't like the way it looks, but I do kind of need a grass type. Right, Zubat looks like an Eldritch Horror. I completely forgot about that. It has been a year. What was your type again? Psychic Flying? I guess Frost would be good for that, but first, I guess while we're out here... Never mind. I guess I'm staying in here. But I'm not trapped with you. You're trapped with me. At least that's not Gen 1 rap. Because my god, we're so close to having that parallel. Now, which is even stronger? Like, neither of them are stabbing this Pokemon. Oh, I can't look up the power of the move. Really? Could've sworn that was a thing. Is there a button I can held? L, R, select, start. I guess I gotta guess. I'm guessing Swift is slightly stronger than Water Gun, but your guess is as good as mine. Well, that's rather unfortunate. Come on, I already had an unlucky day. Can't the RNG in this game be kind to me at the very least? Well, I didn't even talk about my walk, because technically, like, even outside of the programming stuff, I still feel like I've had a pretty unlucky day. Because I went out for a walk for Pokemon Go in the morning to try to get out before the rain. I guess I had just barely enough luck to beat the rain in my walk. But still, I was trying to get out to walk because there's a event going on with all bug types. And there are a few bug Pokemon in Pokemon Go that I've been trying to get the shiny variants of for what feels like ages. Including like, oh god, why am I forgetting Niblet? Why am I forgetting about the Grasshopper? Like, I loved Grasshopper. It's like one of the few Pokemon from Scarlet and Violet that I really like. Also, that's a really cool design. Something tells me you're normal dark, and I'm really hoping that's the case because if so, this should obliterate it. Huh. Maybe it's psychic normal. Because even though it looks like it's dark, I can see the mythical vibes. But that definitely looks like a dark type. And I can't think of a typing that would make it neutral to fighting. Well, but I guess Razor is doing just fine as is. So what am I worried about? But yeah, Pokemon Go. Trying to shiny hunt for some bug type Pokemon that I don't have the shinies of. And yet, I got... I got frickin' Grublin. For those of you out of the loop, that's hilarious. By hilarious, I mean frustrating. Because Grublin had an entire community day already. And that's not even like the first repeat shiny I've got during this event. Maybe I should have swapped Pokemon around. We'll see. But yeah, like, a couple days back, I was checking Pokemon Go right before getting on the treadmill, and I got a shiny Caterpie. Which, to be fair, at least there hasn't been a community day for Caterpie yet. No, wait, I think there actually was. Was there a community day for Caterpie? It was so long ago and so unremarkable that I'm kind of having doubts. But even if it wasn't for the community day for Caterpie, I still gotten quite a few shiny Caterpies on my own time. Meanwhile, like Nikada, Grasshopper Pokemon that I'm blanking on. No, I'm looking it up right now because Otherwise, it's gonna bother me. I just need to wait a second for Pokemon Go to actually load up. So it's not really worth staying in on you. The fact that you had that move kind of gives me the impression that you're psychic flying, which is fine. I just need you to be weak to one of my types. Nimble. It is Nimble. It's just spelt weird. It's not spelt like how I would traditionally spell Nibble. But how else do you say? Would you say that word? No, I'm not just checking. Okay, opening up Pokemon Go while I was streaming was a bad idea, because now I just want to check all the Nimbles and other Pokemon out here. Just because I'm holding on to a glimmer of hope that I'll actually be able to get the shiny Nikata, Nimble. I'm sure there's other bug types I want too, but I keep getting shinies of the more common ones. Well, that's the thing, like, they promoted this Pokemon Go event as having these shiny odds boosted for 2 Pokemon. I'm blanking out one. Oh, Venipede and Wurmple. According to the game, those are the 2 Pokemon that have shiny odds boost, and guess which shinies I've gotten? Spoilers, I've already listed them all. Caterpie and Grublin. 2 Pokemon that probably have community days, and aren't even boosted by this event specifically. And yet here we are. Scrambling last minute to try to find a shiny of any of them, with no luck. I think I kind of ran that point to the ground. And there's no reason to keep Pokemon Go open. At least let me turn off my phone. Man, Polaris, you're amazing. You got through that fight even more smoothly than Frosty did. And Frosty's like 3 levels higher than you. Let me double check my stats. I guess you are more of a special attacker. Well, that's kind of crazy. It doesn't even have as good a special attack as Frosty, yet I'm pretty sure it just took out the Zubat so much easier. I think, the more I think about it, I think there was a crit there that I just barely noticed. Whatever. You are kind of underleveled. So instead of going back, how about I just swap you up front and we'll take care of these rocket goons. If you interrupt our work, don't expect any mercy. Hope you don't expect any mercy from me. Oh! Have we seen a Sneasel before? I kind of forgot. And not gonna lie, it's a little unnerving. Come on, Polaris. I just want one supersonic off before I get you out of there. Be a good cheer. And just... one more time. We might as well get confused now before we start trying to chip away at it, because clearly it's just gonna make me... it's just gonna heal off all that health. Man... I mean, you do have Leaf Seed, I kind of forgot about that. Sure, let's head up. Mostly because I don't care if I end up sacking you off. As long as we get the Leaf Seed off. Doesn't even seem like we're gonna do that though. Well. Who do do I have that can... Oh, I meant to check stats, but... This is fine. This is probably exactly what I was looking for anyways. Come on out, Cozy. Wait, that's not super effective? But you clearly look like a bug or a leech. Or something that will just needs to burn a fire. Neutral to... Okay, neutral to fire. Resistant to ground. And I'll be honest, nothing's really coming to mind. I'm not really good sticking on the spot today. So, if it doesn't burn, but... The problem is, like, I think of grass first when I think of things that resist ground. But fire is strong against grass. Maybe bug, but that would also burn. What else resists ground type? I wish I could get some of these other Pokemon in here. You know what? It does have 2 Mud Slaps. Let's give it a shot, Razor. No, I've taken enough gambles on frickin' Supersonic as is. So you resist fighting as well. Well, screw it. It's not like I have much else I can do with you. What the heck is your typing? Feels like if you resist all that stuff, you would also resist normal. But I just don't know. You know, maybe your Dragon Bug might actually do the trick. Because Dragon would resist all the elemental powers, which would make it neutral to fire if it had a secondary type that was normally weak to it. God, I don't miss the dinging from Gen 2, or the older games in general. I thought I did once upon a time, but the more I think about it, the more I realize that you kind of get the point across after the first 3 dings. It's crazy that I wanted that back in the Paper Mario modding days. I wanted to implement a patch that would take out the low HP digging, but make it optional. In hindsight, what the heck was I thinking? Who actually wants to listen to that annoying ding? And in the end, we never did figure out what Sneasel was weak to. Ah well. Way to go! Team Rocket has taken off. Let's get out of here. Slowpoke's intact. Hi! You handle yourself like a real hero out in the well. I like your style. I would be honored to make balls for you. Did I read that wrong? I'm pretty sure I did. Well, now I gotta get the Pokeballs out from the PC. I'm not sure why the deposited them in there in the first place. But Slowpoke my dad game came back. His tail's growing back too. That's nice. Oh. Now I'm not... For some reason I think I got auto-healed after leaving Slowpoke Well, but oh well, an extra heal doesn't hurt. Saves me having to look in the menu, I guess. For some reason I thought they fixed this with Gen 2. I can't believe the old system of depositing and withdrawing is still here. But that's not what I'm here for. I completely forgot. I'm here to get my items back, not... nothing else. Okay, cool. For some reason I was wondering if he would do more than one, if he had multiples of the same type. I might have been... but this is the first gen that he does that in, so definitely wasn't a remake exclusive thing. Also, I never checked out Slowpoke Well to actually see what was inside of it. I would assume Slowpokes, which for some reason I'm under the impression that we got. Also, before I forget about it, what is the deal with Sneasel? Well, that's Dunsparce. I forgot Duns. Did I really scroll past Sneasel? We can at least look at Psychic Dark. Okay, I guess that explains why it's neutral to fighting type. Shoot, what from Gen 2 would even be strong against that? Oh, Bug. Of course. So where is Sneasel in all this? Because we definitely fought one. Okay, it is Bug Dragon. But I could have sworn I did ice against it and it was only neutral. Maybe I wasn't really paying close enough attention to the text or something. I think I talked about wanting one, but either didn't catch it because it was a trainer's Pokemon, or was hesitant to catch it because we already have an electric type on the team. Either way, I don't see a problem with catching one now. Oh wait, I'm remembering this. Because I had the epiphany after realizing what Slowpoke looked like. Team Rocky were cutting these things' tails off to sell them to be eaten, and that kind of just had implication that people were eating electrical cords, and I don't know how to feel about that. I mean, between these, this is gonna take forever between the defense boosts and attack drops, but I don't really see a reason to swap Pokemon just to do a little more damage. I don't think I'll leave everyone else. I guess I kind of should clarify that even though I had bad luck at Pokemon Go during my walk today, I still say it was a nice walk. I got to walk by the beach, which is always nice in of itself. But just the general fact that I got out to walk while it's still a little chilly out and before it could possibly rain, it's all good in of itself. Oh, that's right, you're also boosting your attack. And you actually have an attack. You can actually do more besides just buff me the whole time. You know what? My patience is growing a little thin. We're still in the early game. Surely this is enough damage to catch it right away with no issues. 2, 3... There we go. Slowpoke, the plug Pokemon. Just pure electric. Oh well. Weak electric shocks run from his tail. It is very energetic, but gets tired out easily. I could sort of had an idea for a name. It's not coming to me now. Like something better than Pluggy. Sab. Meet Unsad Bob. Shoot, I mispronounced my own name. Trying to say is Meet Unsad Bob, or USB for short. So you can't do much, but I guess my Pokemon are a little weak. This would be the worst opportunity to get a little experience. Do you have... You do have Swift. Okay. We can work with that. Come on out, Polaris. I guess I shouldn't get too attached to... Because sure, we're gonna get Headbutt soon, and that's gonna open the door to a lot of Pokemon. And I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what sort of new Pokemon we run into. Perfect immunity. Or resistance. I kind of wish I was playing this, but with abilities, because I feel like we could have some fun with Pokemon if abilities were in the equation. Like, imagine this thing having something like Volt Absorb, or I guess Modern Gen Lightning Rod. I don't know, it would add a lot to the Pokemon and make them even more drastically different than they already are. I mean, with how many Pokemon ROM hack fan games and the like there are out there, there's probably something that's exactly what I'm looking for. It's just kind of intimidating to go out looking for them because of how many are out there and not really being in the knows of the places that people share those sorts of projects around. Well, we can't... Well, if I try to go ahead, I completely forgot about the rival fight for a little bit. Do I try to take on the rival now to see if I can get some more Pokemon? Because I got Cozy, and I think when it comes to Pokemon to use against bug types, that's all I really got. Got your ground, grass... Yeah, it's really, just Cozy. And I don't know about Peep anymore. Like, I think when I caught it, I was real attached to the idea of the Pokemon, but I'm kind of wondering if I could... that there's something better out there. Something more fitting for me. That kind of reminds me, why did I get rid of Cone in the first place? Oh, you're rock, not ground. That might have been part of the reason why, but rock would be useful for the gym. As much as I'm gonna regret being wishy-washy and swapping between Pokemon and spreading my experience out way too much, shoot, I also completely forgot that I was going for all capitalization with the nicknames of my Pokemon. What type is egg again, anyways? Oh, you're also ground. I am kind of curious what you evolve into, but maybe it'd be better to wait until I get a little more experience. Picking your Liz? This is Liz, are you awake? Listen, listen. Do you know about Moo Moo Milk? You can buy it. Oh. Sure, Liz. I don't know how to feel about you calling me about your Moo Moo Milk, but sure. Yeah, screw it. I'm gonna grind a little. At least while I'm feeling ambitious enough to go do it. If I can get Kelsey at least up to the levels of our lower level team members. If you can tell, I'm pretty conflicted about who to keep on the team and who not to. Yeah, because, like, I can just sharpen until my attack is maxed out, instead of just trying to fight against you in a healing war. I guess I think the reason I initially boxed Coney was I wasn't really convinced that that pure rock type would be that viable. But it gets fit. I don't know. Half the fun of this is pretty much discovering all of the Pokemon and seeing what works and what doesn't, I suppose. I wonder if I should level up while I'm here. But I'm not feeling that ambitious about grinding. Let's do one more battle and see how I feel. How low again, hop it. I guess in the meantime we can see if there's any new Pokemon that popping up on Pokemon Go. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's kind of surprising that I haven't run into any shiny Wurmples this entire Bug Out event. Especially considering the game said that those were boosted. I assumed I would run into a shiny Wurmple before running into a shiny Caterpie of all things. But them's the breaks, I guess. Shoot. If I would have just not stopped paying attention and did like one more sharpen, I could have just one-shotted it. I guess it doesn't matter that much. Do I really want to try to get this thing up to level 11 though? It's easy, but it's kind of a little worried it's a little too slow. Especially considering I'm not sure if I want who's going to stay on the team and who's not yet. I forget if fighting is actually resistant to, or if grass resistance fighting or not. There is one easy way to find out, though. I wasn't paying attention to the screen, so I didn't see a not very effective or very effective. But I'm gonna assume from the one-shot karate chop that is at least neutral. Because surely if it was resisted, then I wouldn't have one-shotted it that easily. Right, I guess it's been a hot minute since I actually checked on my Pokemon in the gyms and given them berries. Like, what else am I gonna do with these Nana berries, for example? I'm kind of wondering how long it's gonna be before we actually start noticing the changes that are happening. Let's just say with the company structure of Pokemon Go. If you know, you know. It's like, on one hand, I haven't heard the greatest things about this new company that's buying them out, but on the other hand, I do get that people kind of underestimate just how badly Niantic ran the company. Like, one of the things that people don't like about this new company is how microtransaction heavy they are, but I was listening to a podcast and I got reminded me that Pokemon, even if it's not the same, Pokemon Go is still kind of microtransaction heavy in its own sense. It's just that I don't really know this too much because, like, I basically only play the game as a glorified pedometer, so it's a lot easier for me to ignore those things despite how in your face they are. Like, over the years, it feels like they added a ticket event for every event, even though, like, even for, like, the ones that are supposed to be inconsequential, and just for the fun of it. The fact that we live in a society where that's an issue is... Oh! I did not realize that's how you get Scyther in this. I guess there was a purpose to grinding after all. You look kind of red, so maybe I'll do Fire Bug. Either way, I don't mind having the neutrality. Wait. Though it'll be kind of disappointing if you just end up being another bug poison type. You look too cool to be just a general bug poison type. No offense to Venipede. Venipede's a cool bug poison type, but you get what I mean? Like, I don't want you to just be another Beedrill. I want you to have a little more flair than that. I guess that's kind of saying something considering Scyther is normally a bug flying type, which isn't exactly much better, but I don't know. The cool part about having an early game steal is that I have an answer for exactly that. Please don't let Water Gun knock it out. It's not the same type of attack bone. What the heck? Oh! Oh, you aren't bug poison. Frick! At least Coney's up to level 11, and that was what the whole purpose of this was for. But now I gotta go run through that grass again until I get another Scyther. Cause I want that thing. Especially because I know that I don't know exactly what type it is, but I know it's not just a generic. I know there's a little spice to it. Which is a little unfortunate because I was just about to say I kind of ran out of... kind of run myself dry on things to do in Pokemon Go. I mean, the game is called Pokemon Go, so... there's only so much you can... Where is there you are, Cozy. Half the reason I was running through the grass instead of using Sweet Scent in the first place was because I kept having a hard time finding Cozy for some reason. I guess because I don't think of Clefairy Sprite when I'm looking for... when I'm looking for something that's literally on fire. That's just an embodiment, just a big ball of fire. Oh, there's a new Nibble there. It's about... because I was just about to say, I already caught all the Pokemon... or at least I checked all the Pokemon that were in this area that I had any sort of care about. I guess I could check my gifts. Yeah, I have to through my inventory and the like to check to see if anyone sent me any new gifts and open them up before I have any full egg slots to take care of. Because I try to... I'm not exactly keen on the 7-kilometer eggs most of the time, so I try to only open up my gifts when I don't have an open egg slot to try to avoid getting the 7-kilometer eggs. But when I only go out like twice a week, aka the weekend, and I'm walking in the treadmill every other day of the week, it's kind of hard to it's kind of hard to not get those eggs. Because if I hatch an egg while I'm on the treadmill, then there's just nothing for me to do. There's just nothing I can do about that until the next time I go out, which will probably be several days away. So it's either opening ignore my gifts for an entire... But so what I'm trying to say is, in that sort of scenario, it's either avoiding my gifts for an entire week, or just bite the bullet and take the 7-kilometer egg that inevitably will come out from those gifts. And considering, like, I kind of actually run low on Pokeballs and things like that because I'm not going out every single day, I kind of need those items from the gifts. Anyways, now what can we do to burn the time until I find another Scyther? The problem is that was probably a rare encounter. Because I remember the Mankey just catching me off guard when I first saw it. And this Scyther was even rarer than that. I guess I could check TC Pocket to see if there's any new Pokemon. If I could have another pack ready to go. They really got me on this whole mobile thing, don't they? I guess despite my predictions, I pretty much got all the Pokemon apps on my phone. Technically not all of them, but way more than any other brand of apps. So... oh! Got a full art Got a full art Meowscarada. That's pretty cool. It's just a shame that, like, I got this whole set trying to get shiny Pokemon. And I have yet to get a shiny Pokemon from these packs. At least it's not like real life Pokemon cards, and I'm getting all the packs for free. Because, like, I have no incentive to actually get more than one pack a day. More than the 2 packs that they provide a day. I don't even really open up this app every single day. So, yeah, why would I spend money in the game when they're giving me everything I need for free. I can't even do the dumb... I like Pokemon cards. I wish they were a real joke, because I've actually been running into IRL Pokemon cards now. Not a crazy amount, to be fair. Haven't gone out to the one retail store that occasionally has them a little bit, but I found some Pokemon cards, not the newest stuff, but the things that were the newest stuff that a while back. So I guess that's something. The thing with Pokemon cards to me is that I do collect them IRL, but I don't really get into it as much as other Pokemon card fans do. Like, there has to be cards in the set that I want, otherwise I'm just not interested. Well, it looks like we got Coney up to... We almost got Coney up to level 12 again. Shoot, I forgot what we were facing. Yeah, I can take on a Mankey with Razor. It sucks because I definitely feel ready to just go on to the next gym, but I gotta get another jab at that Scyther before we go. And you know what? I am kind of curious about the Sandshrew, so even if I'm not gonna use it, I guess I'll pick it up. I gotta remember that. Wait, you have Thief? Interesting. I don't know if there's really a way for me to actually use that to my favor, because I don't know how many times I'm gonna run into Pokemon. Like, for one, I'm not sure how many times I'm gonna run into trainers or Pokemon that actually use held items, and two, if there are wild Pokemon that have held items, I'm not gonna know, because, like, if this is the normal game, then I might be able to just take a guess at it, but here, all the Pokemon are new, so their held items are probably different as well. I'm definitely not using you, and yet I feel inclined to give you a name regardless. Yeah, I won't think too hard about it. I think I'm gonna start making a separate box just for Pokemon that I'm probably gonna swap around between, and just have all the other boxes for everything else I catch, because I definitely feel myself inclined, as long as I have the money to do so, I feel inclined to, like, catch all of the Pokemon. Which means I have to worry about this PC system. Because there's still room here, but, like, how far do the boxes go down? 14? I'll use this as the secondary team box. Still, why did I think that it was better in Gen 2 than it was in Gen 1? It's literally the same system. Temporarily deposit you. I might as well deposit everyone just so I have enough space to actually get the Pokemon I want out here. So who might I come back for? Unlikely, but I like to have you with me. Peep, only because it's just my next highest level full Pokemon. Egg. What type are you again? Oh, you're just pure ghost. I guess you can stay here for now. If I change my mind, it's not like it's... At least the load times aren't that bad when it comes to switching between the boxes. That might be where I'm thinking that it's better here than it is in the Generation 1 game. Cause this isn't great, but at least it's not slow. And you know what, if I'm gonna be stuck here, essentially grinding anyways until I come across another Scyther, then why not have, out in front and get some bubbles? Wish I had some other good topics to kill the time with. But the only other thing that comes to mind is like behind the scenes stuff. Which, I guess it could be worse. So I'll talk about it. Pokemon XG. I've actually been doing a significant amount of recording with that behind the scenes, and it's going along pretty good. I've done probably like 5 videos worth of post-game, but they're short videos, so they're probably coming out until I actually... It's hard to explain without spoiling exactly what I did, but trust me, there's a reason that I'm hoarding 5 videos worth. They're not long videos is the issue. So I would rather give you all... Until the videos get longer again, I'd rather give you, like, 2, maybe 3 if I'm ambitious at a time, rather than just 1 a week, which would be the initial plan if they were the 30 to 40 minute long videos that they used to be. So, I did some post-game stuff. I attempted Mount Battle, but I essentially had to scrap. Unless I decide to do something like an outtakes later on down the line, I'm probably going to have to scrap that entire recording session, because even though I beat the final boss and did a little bit of the post-game, I'm still not strong enough to get through the final area of Mount Battle, and Pokemon XG in particular. Man, like, if you all knew the stuff that they threw in those final 10 battles of Mount Battle, you would totally understand then. Yeah, I don't know what's more work. Going into the Pokemon menu, trying to find Cozy and using Sweet Scent, or just walking back and forth in the grass for 5 seconds until I get an encounter. It feels like it takes an equal amount of time either way, and I'm not quite sure how to feel about that. Alright, so you are part grass. I guess I can check on Pokemon Sleep while killing time. No, before I do that, anything else I want to talk about with XG? So yeah, all that said, I'm a little hesitant, but I think I'm gonna start releasing those videos the week after April Fools. Because the initial plan was to dedicate that week, have that week be for April Fool's videos, I didn't have a little teaser to like teaser slash promotion throughout the entire following week. For pretty much every day the following week to lead up to the return of Pokemon XG, and then the Pokemon XG Next Gen videos would resume proper. So I guess it wouldn't be the week after April 1st, but the following week. But you would at least get shorts afterward. Wow, it's been a long time since I've noticed Sacred Knights being affected by the time of day and not just weather in general, because I don't think if I've ever seen Synesis heal that little, then it's been way too long. Now, I mean, I do need the levels if I want to use these Pokemon, but I am kind of tempted to just start running away from the battles too, because this guy's taking pretty long. I'm just kind of realizing that we're already past an hour. This entire stream might just be Slowpoke Well if I'm that stubborn with trying to get the Scyther. I didn't even think about it, but I wonder if time of day would be a factor in it all as well. It shouldn't be, because I'm pretty sure we didn't start streaming until 8 o'clock, which I'm pretty sure the game still considers night. But at the same time, I don't know. I guess as long as I'm enjoying myself, I can keep going like this, but I guess not really doing much else anyways. I'll pull out Pokemon Sleep real quick and check on my Pokemon. Oh, Garvord had like 2 skills stacked up, so I guess it was worthwhile to do it now. Maybe she'll get 1 more before the end of the night. Not that it really matters, because it's like almost bedtime anyways, so everyone's gonna be like all packed up in energy and the like. Didn't I just check on you? You already had another skill ready to go? But I really should just move on, but I really want that Scyther. I was afraid that when I saw it the first time, I was afraid that this would be the exact situation, trying to get another one. You know. While I'm just sidetracking on my phone and on the like, when do night Pokemon appear in Pokemon Gold? I'm assuming this mod runs under just a similar time frame to the original Gold and Silver, so yeah, Pokemon Wiki is saying 6 p.m. to 4 a.m. This other source says 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. but also it's specifically for Heart Gold, Soul Silver, so maybe that intentionally has its own difference. There's a Bulbapedia entry entirely on a Nocturnal Pokemon. I mean, I guess while we're here, and we got time to burn, I might as well. You know, I thought I would actually list the time, and not just the Pokemon, but I guess in hindsight, people care more about the Pokemon they find in day and night, rather than exactly when day and night begin and end. What Pokemon database? It didn't vary between games? Question mark. That doesn't answer the question. Gold, silver, crystal. 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. is morning. 10 a.m. to 5:59 p.m. day. 6 to 4 a.m. night. So yeah, we didn't. That Scyther is out there somewhere. It's just a matter of how determined I am to get another stab at the darn thing. I guess almost at level 10. You're bug electric, not electric flying or whatever. That's fine. Frosty is strong. This should still do a decent amount of damage to it. It just won't be as fast as Cozy, which is the whole point of the swap. I almost wish I didn't see the Scyther, because now I just can't leave until I find it again. Hi, youngsters, Joey! You know, all things considered, it's probably been a miracle that we've managed to avoid him as long as we have. No, I actually wouldn't mind fighting it again for something different, but I don't feel like going through that entire cave again just to backtrack to you, when the whole point of me being out here meandering long enough for people to call me on the phone is specifically because I'm trying to get something from this particular patch of grass. Just think at this point, though, maybe to speed things up by not fighting every single wild Pokemon I see. It's so hard because if I don't find the Scyther any sooner, then it feels like I wasted all that time. Meanwhile, even though this is more time wasted, I'm at the very least getting something out of it, even if it's just a meaningless amount of experience points. Well, who else? Right, this all started because I was trying to level up Coney again. I don't want to put a number on it, but I am kind of reaching my breaking point. If we don't find a Scyther soon, I might be better off just giving up. Like, I don't even think it's worth my time fighting them anymore. I mean, surely I can one-shot a Ladybug, right? Sure, you know what, if I can one-shot it, it's almost just as quick as running away. And I kind of wish the Pokédex was one more down and Pokemon was right on top, just for this particular situation. Come on, Scyther. I know you're out there somewhere. Stop being a poor sport and just let me find you. No, but at least I can one-shot you for experience for Coney. And, like, people are gonna wonder how this playthrough takes an entire year, or takes like 20 years for me to complete between streaming it once a year and when I do stream, just doing practically nothing in that time frame. But come on, it's Scyther! Maybe I'll look up his entry in the Pokédex to give me an inspiration to keep going. It'd be kind of funny if we run into a shiny Pokemon before we run into that Scyther again. Where are you? Where are you? I know you're here somewhere. Fire Ant. It's bug fire type. Isn't that neat? The only qualm I have is that I really like Cozy, and I like Polaris. But still, like, how long am I gonna use a bug fire type? I can't even recall if there is a bug fire type. If there is, there's not one coming to mind immediately. You know what, we'll give it 3 more Sweet Scents, and if it doesn't show up in 3 more Sweet Scents, then I'm just moving on, because I refuse to just have the stream be Slowpoke Well and then grinding in the grass for an entire hour. So that's encounter number 1. And so much for this being a short stream, because I wasn't feeling motivated enough to do so. Encounter number 2. I might even make this an extra long stream just so we get something out of it. Because at this point I kind of want to get both the rival and the gym leader done, so the next time I play this game, I don't get jump scared by either or. And we can just actually progress on with the game and leave this town. Sorry, I'm so... I've been so stuffy as of late. I can only chalk it up to like a change of season. I guess I wasn't feeling the greatest earlier on in the week. But that hasn't really been an issue the past... I'm gonna say the past couple days. So I don't know why I'm saying now. For some reason, I have noticed over the years that commentating does increase the likelihood that I'll get stuffy. Like, talking for a long period of time does increase the odds of me getting stuffy. There's probably a reason behind that, but it's not clicking in my head why at this particular time. And so I just kind of put in the PC. Because why not? We're going into a bug gym. It's not like we're gonna get the opportunity to do that much. Hi, are you challenging the leader? No way. Ooh, ooh. I'll admit that kind of creeped me out a little, but now that I've had the time to sit and process it, Spinnerack is kind of cool. I'm guessing it's like Ghost Bug. Because it sure is at least part bug. You know, I feel like I need to become a bug trainer at this point with all the cool bug types I want to use. Like having the opportunity to use both Spinnerack and Ladybug. Oh, why was I going for Pound when I was just saying that it's probably a Ghost Bug type? The subconscious was overriding the very words coming out of my mouth, I guess. Ladybug. You know what? I don't think Coney works just as well in this situation as he did against Ghost, so sure. Especially because Coney's the one that needs experience more than anyone else on the team. The only issue is that if I do box Coney again, then all the experience I get from this gym is going to waste. But I did specifically bring the Pokemon to fight Bug-type Pokemon, and it is lower level than Cozy, who would be the only other Pokemon I really use here. You know, maybe... who's Peep again? Right. I'm not even sure why I brought you. Like, you're not exactly weak to the Bug-type Pokemon, but you're not exactly strong either. And... I'm conflicted about if I should keep you or in the team. Excuse me. I'm conflicted about whether or not you should stay on the team. Well, go Razor! I completely forgot what typing this Venonat is. I'm guessing Bug, but if it's got a subtype, then I'm completely blanking out on it. Well, here goes something. Did it just say it's not confused anymore? The turn after I confused it? It did. It frickin' did. Well, since the only reason I led with Razor was to get other Pokemon experience besides the main two that are gonna sweep all the bug types, I guess I might as well keep it in. I just noticed how cute the cartoon birds are. And it also makes me realize that's probably the only reference to real-life animal, or let's just say real. Real life is kinda pushing it. I think that's the only reference to real animals that Pokemon has had in the video game series. No, I guess if we're counting, like, early-gen games anyways, then there's a odd amount of specific references to real-life animals and, like, the Pokedexes and that. Things like Raichu having so much electricity that it could kill an Asian elephant or something. For some reason, that's the only example that comes to mind right away. And I guess I would explain, if Gen 1 was doing it, that kind of would explain why the anime does it. Alright, Coney. I'm a little worried about this being a waste of time, but... well, I guess I was going to disable anyways. I'd rather have it disable my setup move rather than my attacking move. Or at least the moves I'm gonna need in order to finish the battle. Oof. Here I thought I could like finish it off with a pound or something, but... it's a good thing it's a good thing I didn't let it disable Rock Throw, I suppose. Also, in hindsight, why did I buy those super potions? I guess I'll use them eventually, but I don't need them now. I guess Frosty could benefit from one. In hindsight, you pretty much just completely count a razor, don't you? Welp. At least I can get something. At least I can get confusion before swapping. If the move frickin' hits. This is kind of why I rarely use Supersonic in a normal playthrough. I'm surprised I'm giving it as much of a time of day that I have been currently. You know what? Why didn't I go into Coney? Cozy doesn't need this. Full on health, pretty high in level. You are Bug Dragon, I think? Well, let me try something again, because I could have sworn I did Powder Snow against it, and it didn't take super effective damage. But if it's Bug Dragon like the Pokédex said, then this should work. So as much as I could just use one of the other Pokemon, I need to do this for science. Okay, there was a super effective text, I probably just bashed through it. And Scyther. I'm surprised we're actually running into this early on. I could have sworn that they were going to save this Pokemon for the gym leader, especially after learning about his typing. But at least I know it's quite weak to Rock. I guess the other thing that threw me off, like I wasn't expecting a Bug Fire. Wouldn't normally expect a Bug Fire type to actually have Poison Sting. It sort of fits with the aesthetic, but... Oh! Great. You're gonna need a whole other potion before the gym leader, Coney. And an antidote. Hopefully I didn't put that in the box. There's my one singular antidote. And I guess I can wait off. I guess I can wait a little bit longer before using the potion. Hello, Pineco. I should have saw that coming. Like, it looks like something out of the name is... I'm blanking out on the name. Well, I'm trying to think of the actual thing it reminds me of. It does kind of also give off where the wild things are vibes. Though I know that's not what I'm trying to think of. Like, it kind of looks like a shaggy old man with a real big beard. Okay, so you're resistant to water, so you're not Bug Rock. That much is apparent. What the heck are you? No, if you're part steel, then water gun wouldn't have been resisted, but there's not. It might be Bug Grass. It's rather unfortunate because Bug Grass is kind of an underwhelming type combination. But still. Yeah. If nothing else, this should at least be super effective. I just won't know if it's quite effective or not until I look it up in the Pokedex. Alright, so that's all the trainers in here. You know, I'll go back and heal up the Pokemon Center. I probably should stock up on potions before the gym leader fight anyways, just in case. Actually, do I have the BRB handy? Because I've just realized I've been going for an hour and a half and haven't taken a break. I've run out of water anyway, so I need to refill. Let me grab some potions real quick, and then I'll take the break. It'll give us something to listen to, considering how much time we spent not in the shop. I think 4 potions will be fine. I'm gonna just... I'm sure I'll use them eventually with my habits, so I'm just gonna buy them now. Alrighty. See you all in a little bit. This won't take too long. Anthony, my dude! I wasn't even moving! It's mind-blowing. I took a hike in the dark cave yesterday, you see? Well, there's a ton of Dunsparce around. You have to see it. Really don't have time to backtrack for this sort of stuff, though. We can't procrastinate. We gotta make progress this stream. I only do this like once a year. It's like 3 years, and we haven't even gotten the second gym badge yet. There's probably Nuzloskers with poor skills that have made more progress in the game than I have. Right, Peep is essentially only here for emergencies. So, we'll lead off with Coney. Hopefully set up. You know, I really hope... I did some audio testing before the stream started, but I don't like how high that audio wave is. Kind of makes it... No, it's fine, it's fine. It's not too loud. Here's the mindset I want to kind of try. I'm not sure if it'll work out, but... Set up with Sharpen and then sweep with Rock's Throw. It's essentially what it boils down to, but I am kind of low level, so I wonder if I should, like, mess around with Ladybuzz's accuracy first? Oh, yes, messing around with accuracy is a must! Considering I forgot that Fury Cutter was a thing. Okay. I don't want to spend all day though, because if I try to go for too many Mudslaps and I lose all my health before I can even start the sweep, then what's even the point? That's 2... Let's go for one more. I guess it was a Nebula, but I was kind of hoping that I'd be better off with... I thought that the Mudslaps would be a bit more... do I use the Pyramid Berry? It's my only one. But how else am I going to get rid of confusion? You're hitting way too many hits for someone that's had their accuracy lowered like 3 stages. Yeah, luck is just not on my side today, in the slightest. Oh, right, because this game actually has a wide variety of bug types. I guess it's good that it's not falling completely to Coney and Cozy, because then I'd be screwed if things went any worse. I am kind of bummed out that I didn't even get a chance to try out my Sharpen Sweep. Oh. Okay, I guess that's not the one that, like, There's a fixed amount of HP. Because like, that's what I thought it was at first, and I was kind of worried. Scyther? I checked the Pokedex, there wasn't even a space for Scyther. And I have not seen it before. I am not prepared. It's probably not Bug Steel again. Looks like an Ant-Man. I would say bug fighting, but no, it's going for a pill bug approach. That's the only reason it would have defense curl. Guess like a thunder shock until it gets paralyzed? Cause physical attacks are kinda worthless. But even my special attacks aren't doing that much. I mean, with Bugsy got a paralyzation off on me. Surely I can get a paralyzation off on it. I can't really complain though. It hurt itself in confusion like 3 times in a row. Oof. Though, the fact that it hit its first dynamic punch that it was able to hit, I take back my statement about maybe possibly having some good luck. I'll put a pin on it. I won't exactly take it back, but we'll put a pin on it for later. Well, as long as it's not typing that resists fire, this should still be super effective damage. That's it. That wasn't too bad, but I'll admit I did get worried when he sent out his haste. Sent out his ace. Recover? This early? Ha-cha-cha. But, oh man. I don't know if I want to get rid of anything though. I should get rid of Squeezin because I don't actually use it in battle, but it is really convenient to have a Make the Wild Pokemon Appear button, especially in a mod like this. Oh, speaking of which, the battle's not over. It's kind of weird for you to not save that Pokemon for last. Or your previous Pokemon for last. But at least Cozy will make this a nice and cozy victory. Well, amazing, you're an expert on Pokemon. My research isn't complete yet. Okay, you win. Take this badge. So that's one down. One more to go. That's the way I say that. Takes Fairy Cutter. Stronger return. No longer battle goes on. Yes. It's kind of weird I haven't used any TMs yet. Now let's think more about it. Wait. No number. The fact that I have the powerful Swift on my Pokemon already. Did I just forget that TMs were infinite use? To explain why I have Mud Slap and Swift so easily. For some reason this feels fitting. Even though it's not part bug. Oh, wait. Well, it's a good thing I saved right beforehand. My button mashing kinda got the best of me. Also, yes, it is infinite. give me a sec. I need to undo the fact that I got rid of my own same type attack bonus. That'd be kind of bad. Credits to the creators in case you missed it from the beginning of the stream. Okay, let's try this again. Actually, why doesn't pour out? Oh, because I can't learn it. Why did I think that it could? Oh, no, it already has it. You have it. I guess that would explain why Razor has it. Do I want to get rid of Water Gun or Split? I guess Supersonic is also an option, because I do have other Pokemon with it. It's not exactly a reliable move. But sure. Just only feels fitting to have Razor with Fury Cutter. Whether or not I actually use it is up in the air, but at least I can say that I tried it. Though I'm kind of realizing I might just end up, depending on the way HMs work, I might just end up getting rid of Swift for Cut when we get it. Also an oddly fitting move for a Razor. Though I'm making a lot of assumptions that Razor is a Razor knife and not a gun. I assume I would have named it Razor because of that. Where are you? Shelter. Razor Clam. Yeah, that definitely implies that it's a knife and not a gun. The whole water gun thing just got me confused for a little bit. Yeah, Scyther's here. Scyther is not. This is just deeper into the Oh, it's a boxer. Which will explain why it's bug fighting type. I can't believe I'm getting the questionable monkey out from the PC again. But here we are. Just grass fits onto the team better, I guess. Don't know when I'm gonna take the time to level it up, but that's not for here or there. Oh, frick you, bot! Frick you, bot! Where is the button? The frickin' block! Okay, all set with that. Twitch is such an engaging platform where you can get people to interact and talk with you. 2 hours in, and only messages from a follower count bot. No thanks to that. Bro, you can lead the rival fight even though you're inevitably gonna get obliterated. Might get at least lead off on something and that'll make it worth it. Yeah, and I beat them. I'll show you my power of a 2-gym battle winner after 6 hours in. Oh, I forgot I named you Sus. That kinda took me out of it. Was not expecting... Maybe I should have expected the cannon Pokemon to, like, fire a beam. But I wasn't. So if that's your best move against Cozy, then I'm probably in a good place. Goodbye. I just wish my Mankey had something better to do. Maybe I had a chance to get a little more experience. Your Psychic Flying. Do I go into Polaris, or do I... Frosty would be the better matchup, but Polaris kinda needs the experience. Do I try for the Supersonic, or I'm just gonna go for damage? Because this is probably gonna do the same to me. If I could just take it out before I can set up all that crowd, then that would be better than trying to get a confusion off of myself. Yeah, it's not quite a 2-shot, but so close that, like, it might as well be. Definitely enough to be, like, spending 3 Supersonics trying to pull one of them off when I could just finish off the Pokemon directly. And that's why I figured it wasn't worth the effort. Bailey, I think you're fighting in this? Nah, I don't think I'm gonna go into Cozy yet. Maybe like try to get a confusion off on you. Maybe see if how much a Thunder Shock does and see if it's worthwhile. Take a look at the team and see if there's anyone fighting. Cozy. You both are weak. Actually, I think I remember why I got rid of Coney in the first place. This team has a significant weakness to my rival's type, which is kind of problematic. Well, it's fine. It's not like I'm doing a challenge run or anything. I can hold on to Coney until we find more Pokemon to balance out the team. With how crazy the diversity of typing this game has, surely something will pop up. And if nothing else, I can swap into Cozy. Doesn't exactly resist it, but we do have Recover. I was just kind of hoping to get a Thunder Shock off, or Paralyzation off before making the swap proper. Last shot? Any luck? Nope. But at least now Cozy won't hog all the experience for herself. Actually, I wonder how much an Ember would do. You're probably pure fighting and not fighting steel. There's just enough of gray in your palette to kind of make me question that, though. No. And that's how the cookie crumbles. And apparently the joke's on me because I If there's any other people in the Twitch chat, I can't see them because OBS. We'll just say. There we go. If you say so, sus. It's not gonna prevent you from getting vented. Well, it's 2 hours in, so I can at least say... Oh, well, shoot, I can't even say that I got Alexandria Town. Slowpoke Well, the gym, and the rival fight took the entire stream in of itself. At least we can press forward and try to get some more Pokemon. Maybe find a way to diverse the team without being reliant on... Right, and you get the whole Farfetch quest. If I can at least get that done before ending off the stream, then I'll consider this a successful stream, because I've never been good with this puzzle. Oh, maybe I should have got more repels just to make this grind a little easier. Oh, you're... Well, I guess if you're flying steel, then the two would cancel each other out. That wasn't exactly what I was hoping for, though. I just remembered that you were steel. Forgot about the flying. But even then, I probably forgot about the steel and just assumed that because you're all metallic-like and have a giant shield in front of your face. Oh well. Let me try to do it without the repel, because I only have one repel to work with anyways. I don't know why I thought I'd be cheeky and do a reverse. It's not working out that way. This puzzle's gonna be a pain without repels, isn't it? Well, at least get out of the way so I can get the item. I'm sure I'll get used out of that revive eventually. Maybe Scyther can also appear in the forest. I say it to cope and compensate for the fact that I'm getting all these encounters. Anything to make me feel better about them. Okay, cool, you didn't go left. There might be hope yet. I swear, if I got the puzzle the first time when I was just talking about how I'm so bad with it and always messing it up every single time, well, it'd be kind of funny, I guess. Is it even worth... I'm only fighting it because it's level 12, so surely that'd be good experience for... Did I actually trap the Farfetch first try? No. Of course not, you fool. Wait, if I come from the side, maybe then it won't run away. to swap because I'm under level, so I probably wouldn't be able to run. And while I'm here, I might as well just one-shot and take the experience. Well, I guess it wasn't quite a one-shot. Oh, his friend! I probably don't have room for another bug type, but let me see. I gotta knock it out. I gotta lower his health if I'm gonna knock it out for the experience anyways. Let's see if things pan out in a way that I can just catch it instead. I mean, like, is Yama. Yama's friend in any life. You know, maybe if it's grass bug, I can make it work. I'm just giving grass bug. I guess I meant grass flying. Not that that's much better, but I know I was just giving grass bug a bit of flack. But that was before I was desperate to get rid of the man key. See, one. Oh, really? You gotta be like that? I know these are just Pokeballs, but we're not that late into the game. These should still be pretty decent. 1, 2, 3. How many times does the computers crit me? Because it feels like too many. There we go. Hopefully I get some inspiration for your nickname in the Pokedex. Grass flying. Maybe we can make that work. The seed Pokemon. They swoop off trees and can fly freely. But once they land, they have a hard time getting up. Almost like it because they're becoming rooted or something. Well, that didn't actually help me come up with a name as much as I thought, but... Oh, okay. I think we got something here. So... like a pun on Soren. But I'm not sure if there's a way to make that more apparent without losing the so part. So but that sounds more like Soran. Or Soren. Soren. Sure. And unfortunately, we won't be able to really see it Soren in action until we go my way back. Ugh. It probably won't last me the whole time, but I have one repel. I gotta use it. If I can, like, get you down to the center. And it's still not enough. I mean, I guess I should, if I'm actually going to have a repel, I should actually get out a Pokemon that's gonna be a higher level than all these fellas. At least I got it up to level 11 just in time to replace it. I mean, what? surely we're just... Oh! No! Why do I get so trigger happy? Oh my god. And my choices are either... I don't even think I saved before... I just saved after the gym because the whole TM tobacco, but... It still means I have to do all this again. But there's no point going... not having my ice type... Oh. It also means we lose Soren, but what can you do? Game's just doing everything to like assure I don't make any progress. Oh, I've lost a rival fight. Shoot. Still worth not losing Powder Snow over, I believe. You know what, we're well past 2 hours. I think I'm just gonna call it a stream here. Maybe I'll feel... I do enjoy this game enough that I'm sure I can be ambitious enough to do everything we lost in between parts, especially if it takes a whole nother year, but I don't know. One of these years I gotta do more than one Pokemon Fool's Gold stream. Otherwise, I'm gonna... Otherwise, the internet might die before I complete this playthrough. Either way, that's a problem to sort out another day. Thank you all for tuning in. Something will happen April 1st. I don't know what it's gonna be yet. It's definitely not gonna be... It's definitely not gonna work out the way I initially planned. Figure out something. That's all I want to promise for now. Until the next time we meet, take care. Hmm.